Hey guys, welcome to our Wednesday, or no, Wednesday. Welcome, welcome to Tuesday. Thank you, Aria. Welcome to our Power 30. Today we are going to learn about 3 different topics. We're going to learn about host to post. I can't mute it. I'm live and recording. Okay, thank you. We're going to learn about host to post. We are going to learn about taking care of our loyal customers and keeping them organized. And we're going to learn some tips for posting on social media. All right, so let's get started. Dory, where are you?
Hello. Okay, so host to post. If you have not been doing host to post, you definitely need to start. I'm gonna admit that I was one that was not that into host to post, only because I would get discouraged if people wouldn't post up for me. But being in the business for a year and a half, and especially this month, I seriously, you have to get out of your comfort zone and you just have to do it. Don't be afraid of people rejecting or not responding back to you. Just do it. If you are not expanding your business, then seriously, you need to start. So for example, I signed my LCs that I signed yesterday were all from post to post, people that I've never talked to before, strictly just from post to post. So what I normally do is try to send out at least 100 post to post a day. The more messages you send out for it, the better, because if you send out 100, you may only get 20. You know what I mean? If you're only sending out 10 messages, you may not get any in return. So the more messages you send out, the better your chances are of getting people to post for you. What I like to do is, so like my message that I've been sending out is, and I'll put it in the chat after, is like for this weekend example. Hey, happy Sunday or whatever. Hope everything is going good. Hope you and your family are staying safe during this time. I need to ask for a favor. Me and my team are going for a huge promotion that could really help us. Could you be so kind as to just put up a simple post to your page? If so, please go ahead and post this, and I will put the post on the bottom. And I learned that from my top leader because I was tired of going back and forth. So like if you send somebody a message and then you have to wait for them to respond, and then they respond, and then you have to go back and send them okay, post this, send it all at one time. And just let them know hey, I will enter you into my cash giveaway this week, or if a sample giveaway or whatever the case may be. Please let me know when it's up so I can enter your name into the drawing. And then they post it, they let me know when they do it, and then I send them a message oh my gosh, thank you so much, I appreciate you, God bless, just something simple like that. And I think that's about it. Oh, be sure to follow up. So if you're on Facebook, you can save all of your post to post into a folder. So if you click on that post, there should be 3 lines on the right hand side. Go ahead and click it, hit save post, and you can create a folder. So each month I have a different post to post folder. So I will go through each week and I will bump up my old host to post. So be sure you're checking your host to post, because people are going to respond at different times, and always be sure to bump it back up. So if I'm going to do it today to bump up my old ones, I will go look through it and I will put up a result picture, or I will put up, if it was something to do with the coffee or something, today I'm going to put in there, hey, we have a BOGO sale going on until tomorrow, just to kind of bump it back up so that their audience sees it again. But I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous and I'm really tired, but I hope that was good advice.
Thank you, Dory. Thank you so much. That was good. All right. Debbie, are you ready?
I am. Are you? You're ready. Okay. So Carrie asked me to talk to you guys about taking care of our customers and, the retention of them. I think everybody kind of knows how we go about getting them, but what do we do once we get them? And so it'll be 9 years this June since I got started with the company. So as you can imagine, I have enrolled lots and lots of customers over the years. Many I have kept for myself, many I have placed under my husband's account, and many I have placed under other team members, right? But regardless of where they get placed, they remain mine. And what I mean by that is they might get placed, somewhere on the 10th level. Who knows where they get placed? But I'm still going to be their personal customer service rep. And I know, I'm old school. Yes, we've got Connect, and yes, we've got everything's electronic and there's technology. Well, what I've learned is that over the years, if they know how much I appreciate their business, and if they know that I'm not going to let them feel stuck with anything, if they know that it's not about me making a sale, it's about, what is best for them, then it's about building the relationships. And I'm telling you, my customer retention is just insane. So I'm going to kind of show you how I keep track of it so that I can take good care of them. And again, being old school, I don't know if you can see this, but these are index cards. And this stack right here, let me see if you can see it there. There you go. These are my active, loyal customers. They've got a monthly auto shipment every single month. This is probably about a ½ inch thick. And what I do is as soon as I get a customer, and actually sometimes before, because I'm believing that they are going to be my customer, when I'm talking to a potential, I've got several laying here on my desk. I've already started filling out their information so that when I do get them in, it's just a matter of me adding their ID number. And for me, I tell all of my customers that their password is their name and the number 1. So if it's Carrie, it's Carrie 1. If it's Trina, it's Trina 1. And I ask them if they'll leave it like that until they feel comfortable enough to take care of themselves. Because they can go online. I always tell them, here's your ID number, here's your password. You can go to itworks.com. You can access your account at any time. But whether you like it or not, you get me as your personal customer service distributor. So yes, there's not an 800 number right now. Normally there's an 800 number, right? And so there are some folks that are high maintenance, and I've just learned to kind of roll with them. There are many that are very self-sufficient. We love those. I love it when somebody goes and does their own perk points. But basically what I do with my active auto shipments, I put them in chronological order. So right now I'm looking at the second day of the month. My customer Angela, that's when her next auto shipment is. And then after her is someone on the 3rd. That's Carol, and so on and so on. And so if somebody calls me who's active, I might not can find them alphabetically, but I've got a good memory, so I can kind of go, oh, you know what, I think they're on the 25th, which is where the bulk of the auto shipments are. So that's how I take care of my current customers. And honestly, during their first 3 months, I don't let that second order just automatically go through. I'm reaching out to them. I'm reaching out to make sure they got their order. I'm making sure that they're using it like they're supposed to, because if they're not, if they're unhappy for any reason, we might need to tweak your order for the second month, right? So it's all about building that relationship, because if they'll buy into you, they'll buy into what we've got. And that's exactly what's happened to me with the Pick 2. It was crazy. With the BOGO, because all I have to do is reach out to my customers. Now, I don't know, Carrie, if this is something you'd want your team to do, but this has worked well for me. I created a private Facebook group, and it's called Royal Loyals for Deb. And I get their permission. Can I add you to that private group? Because in that way, as soon as we have a flash sale, or as soon as there's an announcement of a new product, you're going to be the first to know. And they're like, yeah, sure. So I love that, because I've got all of these folks, and even some old ones in that group, so that I can go in there immediately when I know that there's something special going on, right? Another thing is, like I said, almost 9 years. So y'all look at this. See this little plastic box? Full of index cards. Can y'all see that? A through Z. Okay. They might not have a monthly auto shipment now. I cannot begin to tell you how many of these customers, when they see our sales, they want it. So So these are alphabetical. So that when Pam Thomas calls me today, I can go into the T's, find Pam's card. This is why I love telling them what their password is, because if somebody that's a loyal customer hasn't ordered in a while and we don't know their password and they want something, there's a little bit of some muddy issues there, I think, because they're supposed to get lifetime discount, right? If they were a customer 5 years ago, did their 3 months, but if they can't access their account, that's kind of hard for them to do. So that's why I like to tell them what their password is. And then a while ago, I said something about even when they're not a customer yet, I do an index card. So let me check my time. Okay, I've got a couple more minutes, I think. So like, here's 2 cards, and all it has is their name, their phone number, and I've got a place where their ID number is going to go and their password's going to go. I know these 2 ladies are signing up Thursday. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards laying here on my desk as a reminder of something. I won't go into the details on that. So again, for me, I've got to be able to see it. Now, again, if you're good with Connect and you're good with your phones and all that, God bless you. Come live with me for a week and, I might change my ways. But this has really worked for me for almost 9 years. Remember your customers. Sometimes it will ask us, I can't remember if it's in eSuite or if it's on our site, but they'll ask for their date of birth just because of demographics. When I get their date of birth, I'm writing it down. It's not unusual for me to send them a real birthday card. Like, hold on. Like the kind that goes in an envelope that you write, you put a stamp up here, right? I'm telling you, I'm old school, but try it. Don't knock it if you haven't tried it, because I'm telling you, my customer retention is just amazing. Got any questions, Carrie?
No, thank you. We can do questions at the end. That was great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, Missy, ready?
Yeah.
Where are you? Yeah, I gotta find you. Because say something again.
Hey, I went out and got into my own account, so now I got the right name on there. I was Wendy.
Why aren't you? Is your video on?
Yeah?
Yeah, I can see her.
Why can't I? I gotta find her. Hang on, guys.
She's got on a purple shirt.
Oh my God, there she is. Okay, let me pin your video. It's so weird. I couldn't find you. Okay, there you are. All right, go for it.
Ready. All right. Okay, I'm going to talk about posting tips. I've been with the business almost 3 years, and I will tell you, I can go back and how your memories pop up. And I see my memories pop up how I used to post, which I know we change, and I know things change, and that's fine. But one thing I will tell you, Will, when my memories pop up, is my consistency has been spot on with posting. Did I post quite a bit in the beginning? Yeah. And that's okay. Not, if you're new and you're like excited and you're posting, that's fine. Sometimes your post won't get seen. I'm going to talk about that. But I'm just telling you, for one thing, when it comes to posting, if you're not consistent, guys, people are not going to take you seriously. People will not take you seriously if they don't see you show up every day. Are there days I don't feel good? Yeah, there's days I don't feel good physically. And, I've had surgery before and come home and lay in the bed and I'm putting a post up. I may not be doing the back work, but I'm posting. So with that being said, what I want to say is your posting is just like an open or close sign on a restaurant. If you're not posting, then to everybody else, you're closed. Your social media is your business, but it also still about you. It can't be all about it works all the time, okay? You cannot look like an ad. You cannot be adsy. Yeah, I was adsy in the beginning. Sometimes we just don't know. We were excited, and that's fine. But I will tell you this. When it comes to posting, be real, be you. Keep your Facebook about you and your family, but sprinkle the products in, sprinkle the business in, okay? Post something inspirational in the morning. Whatever is dear and near to you, post something inspirational. I like to share my faith. I like to share cute quotes. With that being said, let me also say this. In our team page, I know we have a little thread that has cute little attractive, I call attractive inspirational posts, okay? What I mean by attractive, you can't just go get something off of certain places and put it on your Facebook. A lot of times they're not clear and they don't look attractive. And I mean, because you want people to be drawn to you. You don't want people to go away from your page if you're always posting something that's not attractive or annoying looking. So make sure you're doing something inspirational in the morning and make sure it's attractive. If you like something, guys, I like to follow certain pages and I love to share quotes and I love to share catchy things. But if you like something, this is one thing that's very important. Don't go resharing things. Don't reshare somebody else's post. Don't reshare another distributor's post. And if somebody posts something that you like, a catchy, like a picture of a quote, if you like that, save that. Tap it and save it to your phone and reshare it. Make it your own, okay? If you reshare stuff, then I will tell you, Facebook algorithms, I have done a lot of, like, I follow some other people that's not even in It Works that has posting tips. And I will tell you, it has changed my business. Wendy's on here, she'll tell you how my business has boomed because I've changed the shift. I've shifted where, of course, we're attraction marketing, but you want to draw people to you. So you kind of do a fishing kind of thing. Go and look on other people's posts, see what they're saying. Gear your post toward them. Gear your post toward an opportunity. And now we can't really mention money, but that's okay. You can still post your excitement, guys. You can still post some before and afters. I personally don't put a lot of before and afters on my feed. I put a couple of before and afters in my stories. I share my own personal before and after because I have lost 70 pounds, by the way. And I do share that. I share my own personal before and after about twice a week. Share my story in there. My teenage daughter, you're going to see me post about her. My dogs, you're going to see me post about my dog. You're going to see about me post about my husband. And then I do lives. I love to do lives. I share and I make my coffee. Just about every day I do a live except the weekends. So I have gotten a lot of customers for my lives. I share the live, the coffee, I make it, talk about it, and then I talk about the opportunity all in my lives. Not all my lives are about the coffee. Sometimes I'm cooking. So I do a lot of cooking. Do little shots throughout the day. If you're cooking something, if your kids are being silly, if your dogs are running around being crazy, take little shots, put that in your stories. Stories is a part of posting too. Put your life in your stories, guys. You can put little tidbits of stuff. Whatever you like to do, it lets them know who you are. Because we do have amazing products, but ultimately people buy from you. They need to learn that you mean business, that you are here, you're not going anywhere, so you're consistent. Share your venture. Guys, if you get a customer, share about that. When you get your mail and you get your products, share about that. Let people see pictures of you holding the product. I say it all the time. The only person who's going to worry about seeing your face is yourself. Don't worry about it. Like one of the little ladies here just a few minutes ago, I don't remember her name. She's talking about we have to get out of our comfort zone. You really do have to get out of your comfort zone, guys. People want to see your face. People want to see you holding the products. People want to see you be excited. Share every little win. Let people see. These are part of posting. Space out your posts about 2 hours apart. Otherwise, algorithms will kick in. Nobody's going to see it. You want to get the most out of what you're doing. So don't post back to back. Don't post constantly. Don't reshare things. Don't share news articles. Don't share pictures of sick kids or dead dogs or what else? Nothing offensive, guys. Don't do it because people will not come to your page. And because they want to see quality stuff. You're adding value to somebody, guys. You're part of this team. You're part of It Works. You love it, but you are still you. But you want people to come to your page. You don't want them. I've unfollowed people before that shared pictures of puny little 4 little dogs that I didn't want to see the picture no more. Because I don't want to see that. And honestly, I don't want to see pictures of sick kids with tubes down their neck. So, I don't want to see that either. That's a posting tip, guys. I'm just saying it's okay to post like if you got prayer requests or things. That's not what I'm talking about. A lot of that stuff is fake anyway, and a lot of people catch on to that. So it's just a posting tip that I think is great. That's helped me, and I think my time's up. But you could go along when it comes to posting. You could go along over a lot of things, but I think that's kind of the basics that I think has helped me.
All right, thank you. I'm going to pin mine. All right, thank you guys so much for the tips. I really appreciate you taking your time to help us with those. So thank you, Dory. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Missy. All right, bye everybody watching the recording.